Okay, before we start developing functional components, it'll be very useful to have a very quick discussion about exactly what functional components are, because React encourages us to create functional components. So let's use a typical website that we probably all know, which is Amazon. Let's look at the web page here and determine what could be candidates for making into components. So components make building blocks of our website. In most websites, there is a lot of reuse. So for example, these little squares here are candidates for being a component. The only difference is it will display a different product. Let's draw a box around everywhere where we might think it might be a component. So one here, for example. Now this one over here, which is a much larger box, that's definitely going to be another component because it's reused down here. Then we've got a section down here. I think the whole of this rectangle will be a one component for holding the trending deals. And inside of it, it's going to have some children components for each of the products inside of here. And then we've got the same thing down here. We've got lightning deals. So the chances are that this trending deals and the lightning deals are the same components, albeit a little bit customized for whether it's trending or lightning deals. And once again, we've got reuse of components because we've got components around each of these products here. And as we scroll down the page, we can see more candidates for making components. We've got components around these gift ideas here, which is also reused in each of these sections. Once again, we've got another rectangle, which is probably another copy of the component that we've got up with the lightning deals. So basically, by looking at any website, you can see how the website's constructed using this component-based idea. It's almost like making a house or a building. The components are like having bricks on a building. Gradually, as you get more and more of them, you start to create quite complex websites. And another component right at the very top here could be the search bar, for example. How are we going to use components with our calculator? Let's go to our calculator and I will show you how the components are constructed. How are we going to use this component-based idea to build up our calculator? The calculator itself is going to be one master component, and inside of that we're going to have a series of buttons. Each of the buttons will be the same component, just customized to hold a particular number. So we've got the components at the top of here to be able to display the results. So altogether we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 components to make up this application. Okay, I thought it's worth being able to have a quick discussion about components, as you may be wondering why they are used in React. Okay, with that, let's move on to the next lesson.